Hello everyone, this is Willie here, and I wanted to show you a lot of my members are asking me what would have happened if you took all the WillieBox EA trades for today, Friday, October 12th, during the London session. Um, in other words, taking all the trades that were called out in the live trading room. Well, I did this presentation to put together all the trades where I gave the members the buy stops, sell stops. The 7 of the trades would have triggered. You can see that I focus on 4 pairs now: euro dollar, euro yen, pound dollar, Aussie dollar. Out of the 7, 6 would have been winners. The only loss would have been the pound dollar for minus 13 pips, and for a total net gain of 96 pips. All right, so let me show you one by one how these trades look like. So you're now looking at the 5-minute chart of the euro US dollar. So you can see here that the first trade called out was a buy stop at 129.33 over here. We had a 13 pip stop, 20-point target. The target gets hit here, okay, after the London Open. Now, coming out of this yellow box, the EA called out a buy at 129.49. It generated 20 pips here, limiting out at 129.69, right where this line there. So you can see here that this is the way it works. The price right now, as we speak, it's now about 6 o'clock New York time in the morning. Is 129.71, and the EA is calling out a buy at 129.72 with a stop loss of 129.61, which is a 10 pip stop. This line is marked with the magenta dashed line. This is a strategy that I formulated, and I do have copyrighted the WillieBox strategy. Okay, and the second, so that's 2 winners on the euro dollar for 20 pips each, a total of 40 pips. So the next trades were the euro yen. Let's take a look at that. So the euro yen also generated two strong buy signals, or valid buy signals. The first one is right here at 101.35. This is a trade that I took with our live account on the WillieBox trade copier. The stop, I believe, here was minus 11, and then I moved the stop to minus 8 as the price went to our favor. But had you held on to the EA, you would have generated your target of 50 pips. And come out of the yellow box, once again, we have a buy at 101.58, generating 20 pips right here at 101.78. And you can see price right now is at 69. The next buy here is at 73 with a stop at 57. Okay. So far 4 trades, 4 winners. And the third one is the pound dollar, which also generated 2 signals on the WillieBox trade copier, or not copier, but the EA. So the first trade generated a signal, which is a false breakout to the downside. I told members 160.24. I think Luke took this on one of his practice accounts. Stop of 13 pips. You can see it triggered and generally got stopped at 13. And then the buy on the top of this box here is 160.47 and generated 20 pips. So again, on the pound, it's a wash. 1 winning trade, 1 losing trade, but net positive 7 pips. And the final 4th pair that we trade here is the Australian dollar. This generated a live trade at 102.77, which I took on the WillieBox trade copier with an 11 pip stop. We covered this at 9 pips right here. Right here because of this double top, and eventually became a triple top and then came sliding down. So that's pretty much it. And and then the way it works is we have a buy. The next buy here is a buy at 102.90, which is pretty high up here, and then the stop is 57. However, there's a sell that's pending on the WillieBox EA for the Aussie at 102.57. That's about 5 pips from triggering. That's a valid setup and something I would consider taking, provided my candles are red. So selling it at 57 here on the magenta line, and with that your stop is at 74, which is that's a 17-point stop. Okay, so if you took all these trades, you would generate positive 96 pips. But we generated 24 pips today with our live copier trade. So let me just wrap it up. Yeah, there it is. Euro plus 20 plus 20, year end 2020. Pound dollar minus 13 plus 20, Aussie plus 9. So final score plus 96. Okay, see you guys next week. Everybody have a nice weekend.